Hello everyone, and welcome back to G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Today we're going over Prophet Director Destro 15 and Movie Snake Eyes 16 from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's get to it. So here's Prophet Director Destro. He's actually a really super cool figure. Everyone calls him Pimp Daddy Destro, which is really funny. So, here we go with the head. Yeah, really nice, same as before. It's gold now. It's really cool. I love this. It's really neat. It's awesome. It's like Cobra ran into a bunch of money and didn't know what to do with it. The ears are really cool. I didn't notice the ear last time on him. He has some nice sort of chrome plating on the back, you know. Looks really neat. Very cool. His face and his big, like, menacing kind of scowl. He's very stern guy. He has a leopard print going on the inside of his collar, right over here. Looks really good. Same kind of print over here, but a little more white and less tan. Over here is that print. Here on the back, the printing too. Very nice coloration right here on the cape. We'll get to that later. There's some red over here. Doesn't really match this red all that well, but it's all pretty good. The reds keep a nice consistency. It's good color blocking on him, I would think. You also have these nice gold shoes, gold gun, gold, rocket wrists right over here. Gold chain connecting these two together. Reminds me of Dr. Doom a little bit. This little chain right here. It's pretty neat. Nice little inspiration. Gold chain in his necklace. A little bit of silver where the pendant should be. You also have gunmetal over here. I kind of wish this were gold maybe. Something different would be nice. Gold tipped shoes. Black boots. A little more darker burgundy going around the gunmetal over here with black gloves. It looks very nice. It's very cool. Looks really good. The sculpt is the same as before. The same guy as this one, so you're not getting that many differences as far as the figure goes, at least. But, the differences that in accessories and paint really do stand out for this guy, and I just find it to be super cool. But yeah, I really still don't like the strap right here. Not a big fan. There could be some more gold on the belt over here, but that kind of matches this gunmetal, what I just noticed. So yeah, I'll give that a pass. But I don't know which one I like better as far as these two in regards to paint and sculpt. I feel like I'm leaning more towards Prophet Director, but the old one is really cool as well. So I would say pick them both up. They're really neat. But putting this aside, yeah, Prophet Director Destro is definitely a win in my book. So here's Prophet Director Destro. He looks really cool, and I think that's the point. He just looks amazing. I put this guy in his own partially because I forgot it was a new sculpt. There's so many new details to talk about in this guy. So let's unpack him. Starting with accessories real quick. He has this burning money, which is a waste of cash, but he's apparently rich. So yeah, that's what you spend your money on. Has a little, I think it says 100, but there's a lot of nice little details on this little money. Like actual, engraved kind of parts of the dollar that you wouldn't normally, see. Like a lot of little insignias and stuff on it, like actual dollars have, which is a nice little touch. It's very detailed, which I love. The flame could be a little more detailed, but it's pretty cool. Looks like nacho cheese is being spread on this thing, which is kind of funny. So setting this aside, we have the briefcase, like we had before. Same exact thing as the one from the other Destro, Looks nice. Yeah, it's just the same exact kind of thing. No real difference there. You open them both up. You get that, Cobra sigil with the money. You get this Cobra sigil with the money. It's a little better looking, I think. It's more easy to tell it's a computer inside, whereas you could barely see the inside of this one over here. So, yeah, I like the gold one much better. There is a little bit of paint splotch on the inside, though. I mean, I can, get that off, but yeah, right there. Whatever. I don't really open this thing much anyways, but it's a pretty cool thing to have. So, closing up the briefcases, setting them aside. He also comes with this little gun right over here. It's nice, cute little thing, doesn't really have too much significance. It's gold. I wish they recolored his other gun in gold. I do have a spare, actually. That's pretty cool. I could give this to him. Or I could use one of Baroness's spare guns from her set, which is fine. He also comes with this, these glasses right here, which are pretty cool. It's very nice. Looks really good. Yeah, it's neat. They're just like, they're a little too big for him though, I think, you know? They're just a little too large, you know, on his head, at least. They're kind of, I don't know, they just dwarf his face, I think. So they were a little smaller, that'd be better, I think. You have this cape, which is amazing. That's a phenomenal cape. Look at this thing, it's beautiful. The leopard spots are really nice. The chain is gold, really, right here. It's really cool. There's a little bit of paint splotch over here, but you won't really notice it at all. Even the tail of it's like a freshly killed leopard or something. Oh man, a few paint splotches here and there, but I'm not complaining. It's really cool. Here's the sort of naked Destro. He doesn't look as good without it. So going to the other Destro, the chain is different on both of them. He has a silver chain. This one is a gold chain. You know, it adds a little more silver to the top as opposed to that. So that's fine. And then that's it as far as accessories go, you know, for this guy. So articulation, same as before, goes up on the head this far. The collar kind of prevents it a little bit. Goes down, side to side, all the way around. Goes up, down, around. Swivel at the bicep. Up here, pretty good. Side, up and down, gun holding hands for both. Same as before. Back, hindered by the cape a little bit. Forward, the cape actually gives him a whoosh! Power move. Swivel all the way around, and ball joint in the bottom. I love this articulation scheme. This thing can move a little bit, but I'd rather keep it up, just because it looks pretty cool that way. You can see this pattern here. Swivel at the thigh. Down, drop on this and that. Both sides. Goes out. Be careful for this patterning. Just watch out for that. You know. Goes out. This pretty far. I'm going to a little bit farther. I don't want to tweak it too much. I don't want to mess it up. Back, not that much. As the line goes on, the joints get worse, which is kind of a shame. The molds don't work as well. Taking the cape off to get full articulation. His leg goes up really far, which is very nice. Swivels right here. Down and up, an ankle pivot with two pegals at the bottom of the feet. And this is a really nice figure. It looks really cool. It's just awesome. Yeah. Prophet Director Destro is amazing. Prophet Director Destro stands at about 6¼ inches tall. Here's Prophet Director Destro next to the Snake Supreme, and they look really great together. You know, it's like they got a bunch of money and just blew it on their outfits, which is really great. They're just super awesome. I love it. And also here's Jesse Heck Creative. Go on, keep burning all that counterfeit money. When we're done with this, we're going to give all the real money to the orphanage. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. So I've put the heads in the accessories review, so going after that, it's a very bland figure. It's very black and more black, and did I say black? Yeah, it's even more black. So yeah, it's just a lot of black on the figure. It's kind of just boring, a little disappointing in a way. And yeah, it's a little bit of tiny bits of red over here, a little bit of silver, but the rest is black. Different variations of matte or shiny or what have you. And it's okay. This whole thing's like a diaper. I don't know. It's very weird. He's a very he has a butt. He has a butt. That's kind of, you know, it's really weird to see that just protrude on him. Yeah, I don't know why I'm focusing so much on that. It just sticks out in the profile. It's weird, you know. The proportions are kind of interesting. They don't really, you know, stack up. I think his arms could be a little bit longer in a way, whereas torso could be shorter. There's something about him that doesn't really, you know, jive well with me. Doesn't really work. Other than that, it's accurate to the movie, I guess, you know. The sculpting is good. And the paint is good from where it's applied. This Aratakage symbol is actually really, you know, nice and clean. So, yeah, as far as the sculpting goes, he's good. As far as the paint goes, he's good. Let's just get to accessories where the real meat and potatoes of the figure is. But, yeah, it's all new sculpt. It's just, you know, kind of weirdly proportioned in places. Let's just move on from that. The movie bombed, by the way. I just gotta talk about the movie real quick. It was just so bad. Snake Eyes, the character, wasn't really that great of a character. He would just maybe a villain the entire movie. And he's somehow the hero, even though he causes all the problems. It's like Jimmy Neutron without a moral compass, in a way. It just frustrates me a lot. But yeah, that's all I gotta, you know, rant about the movie a little bit, just to eat up a little bit of time in this review. Okay, let's get to all the accessories in a moment. So now for the accessories of this much maligned figure. So, here's what he comes with. All this stuff. Let's just go over this real quick. First off, he comes with an unmasked head sculpt. If you want to be accurate to the film, you're going to probably use this 90% of the time because it's just there for the entire movie. He wears this maybe for 5 minutes entirely. I hate this thing. They should have done the Iron Man thing where they have a view of the head inside the helmet. I don't know. It worked really cool for Marvel, but I digress. So, going over this guy, the head sculpt actually looks pretty good. It looks very accurate to Henry Golding. It's a really nice head sculpt. We have this little stubble over here for the beard. Looks pretty good. The eyes look really nice. The hair is this nice sort of like cropping. It's actually really good hair, I think. The hair is really good. I love it a lot. The eyebrows are done really well. The face is sort of in this resting, sort of like angry pose. He's kind of villain the entire film, so yeah, he doesn't make the right decisions at all. So it goes around his ear, pretty okay. It's all right on that front, but the top of the head is just really nice. The face sculpt looks really good. The CG printing is nice on this. Setting this aside, we have the Snake Eyes head right here. It's good. It's okay. It's hard to see. It's very glossy all the way through. You can't really see the visor all that much either. It's basically a generic like biker helmet. It just kind of sucks. The chin is too pointy. It's just really weird. I don't get it. Not really my cup of tea as far as this goes. He comes with 2 knives. I don't even remember him using them in the movie at all. He's like in a butcher harbor thing for a little bit in the movie. So maybe it's that, or maybe it's some kind of cool knife. I forget. I honestly forgot 90% of the movie. They look super cool though. They have really nice, sheen on them. They have really good, like, I don't know, some kind of like pattern or whatever. We also have this, like, the handles are really sculpted well. So the sculpting isn't the issue. It's just the figures from a crap movie. They look pretty cool though, these little knives. Yeah. And now we come to the sword. The sword is in this sort of like gold kind of like black pattern kind of thing. And taking it out of the sheath, it's a sword. It's just a generic little thin sword, very curved. This matches it really well actually. It's nice. I can't tell any symbols here like a Rashikage or anything. It has some like sort of like jagged edge over here a little bit, kind of on the sculpt. There's a little bit of gold over here. The handle is this like kind of just I don't know. I'm very bored with this character already. I'm just ugh. We have this nice little handle. It's pretty okay. The accessories are good on this figure. Don't get me wrong. It's the context in which they're used. Where this sword he doesn't even earn it the entire movie. And it barely goes in his back either, And now that, okay, fine. Just prove me wrong. maybe I didn't have it right. I should have had the other way, like this, instead of like this, where it comes out pretty easily. So that's okay. This is floaty, by the way. So, going over the head sculpts, let's just check out this one first. It goes down, and then up, swivels all the way around. Pretty good amount on the down and the up. The joint is actually working for me once this time around. This is supposed to be one of the first few figures in the line. It's number 16, and post 20, we didn't get this figure until maybe last year. So that sucks because COVID pushed everything back, and the movie had to be pushed back. And the whole line was for the movie. The movie bombed, but the figures are actually doing really well, and now they're just focusing on the action figures. So that's a plus. I think, in a weird way, COVID kind of helped it. Otherwise, the movie would have bombed, stores wouldn't have wanted it, and it wouldn't have done as well. But now with the G.I. Joe hype and fervor going on, having that extra year of hype, it worked out pretty well. So I'm glad in that case for this. So, yeah, it's an okay helmet. I mean, it kind of looks like Snake Eyes, I guess. I actually forgot to mention in a different review that Baroness had a helmet like this. And I think this is a better helmet in a way, taking the snake. And also there's 2 different variants. There's one that's more matte and one that's more shiny for the Baroness helmet. I didn't really use it for her because I forgot it actually was in the, figure. So that's kind of a issue when I forget that. But in any case, let's see if it actually works well on him. and it doesn't really want to fit all that well. You can kind of, you know, finagle it, maybe, if I just shove it down. It's okay. I don't know. It's like more like a generic biker helmet if you want to use that, I guess, but I'll stick with the actual Snake Eyes head for now. It does have good articulation. That's fine, I guess. Goes up here. Wow, this is loose. Gee, I didn't know it'd be that loose. That's not good at all. What happened here? I thought I got a good figure. Oh well. Joint right here at the butterfly. I keep forgetting to mention the butterfly joints, by the way. Goes out. Swivel at the bicep right over here. Goes up. As far, swivel here. Up and down. Up and down. The Arashikage symbol looks pretty cool, by the way. It's nice. Goes up. Same thing. It's pretty loose on this side. This is floaty. Goes back and forth. Crunch down, crunch up, all the way back. Nice swivel, which is really good on the hips, so I'll give it that. Goes down on the hip joints right here. Out. Goes up. Goes back. Swivel. I said swivel. Good. It's hard to, you know, tell it. It swivels on the ball peg, which is interesting, and on the swivel joint right here, so that's pretty neat. Goes here, and back, and forward and up, and down, and up, swivel, and 2 pegos at the bottom of the feet. So, yeah, that's Snake Eyes. He's very... I would stick with the ones from the actual G.I. Joe Classified line, not from the movie. But, yeah, it's an okay figure. Yeah, let's just get to the height comparison. Movie Snake Eyes stands at about 6 inches tall. Here's movie Snake Eyes next to Snake Eyes 02, and what a marked difference. They just look so much better. You know, it looks great how all this gear is on him and stuff, and how he's decked out to the nines. He has a little bit of more silver, a little more red. The Arashikage symbol is more prominent. It just looks so much better, I think. The movie version, while it's just okay, is a cash grab. It's Hasbro trying to gain relevance, and they did. It succeeded in a way, you know. G.I. Joe has come back to the forefront. It's a great line with some amazing figures. The distribution has been terrible getting figures out to us, at least lately in the past couple of years, but for what we've all and what I've gotten, it's awesome. These figures are really great. They're just, you know, amazing figures with great articulation and everything. Also, here's Baroness with her 2 helmets, and they don't really work for Snake Eyes all that well, but I just thought I'd mention that because I forgot to in the other review. But yeah, this Snake Eyes is just very average. Here's movie Snake Eyes 16 next to Prophet Director Destro 15 and Jesse Heck Creative. Oh no, buddy, you don't deserve this sword. You put that helmet back on and be in a good movie. Overall, a fantastic figure paired with a really bad one. The Prophet Director Destro is incredibly gaudy, weird, stupid, and fun. G.I. Joe needs to take itself less seriously in order to have better figures, for me at least. The weirdness of this figure attracted me just the way Snake Supreme attracted me so long ago. That was my first figure, and this one is another companion to that. It's just awesome. The weird gold and the glitz and glamour of it just makes it really fun, with the leopard cape, literally made from a leopard with tail and all, and the gold case and the burning money and the necklace, the bling, and then the gold gun and the gold head, just chef's kiss. The whole thing is just perfect. Now, Snake Eyes, on the other hand, is just kind of bad. Really loose joints, sort of bland design. The head sculpt is fine. The hair looks really good on that. Yet, I don't really see it being all that great. It's just sort of a dumb figure in a way to capitalize on a cheap cash-in for a line that died in like the 80s, try to resurrect. But now it's going strong, so we have that to thank for it, I guess. I'm not sure, but anyways, yeah, these are some good figures, but here we go with the next couple reviews I have. Oh boy, this movie's gonna get worse. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned!